Dogecoin, you would have gotten 39,000 plus coins, which at its peak would have been worth about $28,000. So from $100 to $28,000. And then if you did it in the July 2021, you would have did that $100 would have got you about 32,000, which would have been worth about $3,000. So you could take $100 and then boom, just like that, turn it.
It's still worth a lot as of today. Doge is 47 cents. I just love how Elon is memeing Doge into this reality, right? And this meme from to 2020 where he's got the Doge storm coming over the global financial system that says Dogecoin standard. It just makes sense that you're going to meme this into a reality. Now,
we talked about it. We talked about the TikTok people going, oh man, if we can just get Doge from this up to $1, like we'll all be rich. Like we saw people talking about it, and we're like, I don't know why I didn't just go, oh dude, I need to buy a bunch of Doge because these idiots are going to take this thing to the moon just kind of on their own. But I never thought when it got up like 2 to 3 cents. I remember you sold some of yours. I got up to 5 cents. I'm like, there's no way. How's it going to get higher than this? You have to 72 cents. It just blows me away.
And it's not done. But that's because crypto's just getting started. I mean, it will not surprise me when Doge hits $1. It'll just be like, all right, we're finally here. Happy Doge Day.
And I'm like, I am not going to buy this Dogecoin. I'm not going to buy any. And I didn't.
Well, it's not the only thing that you shouldn't buy, because we ran across this coin. It's on Binance Smart Chain, and the site is literally donotbuythetoken.com. Full disclosure, I bought some. Did you buy some?
I technically swapped some BNB for it.
Yeah. So
my buddy Mark, he's got this Telegram group, and he found I don't know where he found it. I think somebody posted something in that group, and it was a $30-something thousand market cap. And he told me, he's like, dude, check this out. This is hilarious. I think it could be something big. And I'm like, okay, I'll put a half a BNB in that thing. And the thing is taken off. And my God, these videos they're making are ridiculously hilarious, right?
Don't buy the token, but go watch the videos. Don't buy the token. Do not buy the token.com. These guys are hilarious. This is like the first time I've seen somebody in the crypto world make these funny videos to tell, in order to show people and educate them about the token. But it really is like, don't put liquidity. If you put liquidity for forever, that's like they're telling you to avoid this. But guess what? It's going up. It's called the test token, and it's going up, and people are turned onto this thing. This is not a paid ad, and we're not telling you to buy it. Do not buy the token.com. But I bought it. Travis bought it. It's 100% community owned, and the tokenomics are really interesting. They're building. What is it? There's a trillion test in the total supply. 9% liquidity pool. Fee automatically added into liquidity and locked forever, and then 3% of the transaction fees are redistributed to those that are holding the token that nobody's supposed to buy in the first place.
Mm-hmm. And these videos are hilarious. There's a guy who's the lead dev named Frappo, and Frappo just ends up having all these things. He's like, don't buy the token, what are you talking? And then you hear this other guy in the back, ding, ding, hey, somebody just buy the token. He's like, son of a bitch, want to buy the token. What the heck? What are you not doing?
The guy's made for TV. He's really like, they should do a whole series around him. And my understanding is that they're actually building tools around this thing. It's some really clever marketing. It got our attention, and maybe you'll go check it out as well. But do not buy it. Do not buy.
You know, it reminds me of do not buy a meme, right? Don't buy a meme kind of token. It's like, don't buy a meme. Okay, not going to buy it. All right, buying it. 1 trillion tokens on that. That blows me away. 1 trillion tokens. And that's a lot. And considering that, it's crazy to me because I have like 2 billion of them because I got it so early. I just found it. There's this website called PooCoin, right? We talked to you about it a little bit earlier. PooCoin. App, and this is basically the place that's showing you all of these coins that are popping up on Binance Smart Chain. And it's the only place that I've seen where you can see these tokens. So I'll see when new ones pop up, and I go, oh, look at that one, and I'll go and buy one. And I've bought some that have done pretty decent. It's pretty crazy. And PooCoin right now it's like $11 right now. It's crazy. And what's cool about it, what I love about the PooCoin token, is that it burns. Like every time there's a transaction, 4% of that transaction gets redistributed to the folks, and then 4% gets burned forever. So there used to be 10 million tokens, but now there's only like 5.9 million because of 4 points some have been burned.
They're disappearing. They're going.
Burning them.
Probably should have had this back when we were talking about Bitcoin, but just the same, the story here is that Tom Brady of the National Football League has hinted at owning Bitcoin. Why? Because he has posted his Twitter profile picture to be one with the laser eyes, which, by the way, I refuse to do. It's such a bandwagon type thing. I see everybody doing it, and I realized what it was early on because I think Max Kaiser was one of the first to do it. And I'm like, everybody. I thought, like, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to put funny googly eyes on me instead.
Because we're bad. But yeah, same thing. I have an NFT. I have a fun NFT that M Blue created for me. It's actually not even an NFT. It's just a cool piece of art that he made. You can do whatever you like with this, and so I use that. Yeah, Tom Brady, you said he's my favorite quarterback. Not my favorite quarterback. That would be Patrick Mahomes. However, I will say Tom Brady is the GOAT. I mean, my God, he's won so many Super Bowls and just unbelievable. And the referees, whenever he's in a Super Bowl, the referees really seem to call a lot of great stuff for Tom Brady. Historically, if you watch those Super Bowls, it's ridiculous. The referees love Tom Brady, and that's me being cynical still. Let's move on to the next episode here, Sir Lord Joel Comp.
Yeah, let's
Casino. Floor, you see this?
Let's see how you can be cynical about this.
Yeah, Las Vegas Resort has partnered with Gemini, baby. And so these some of these casinos are going to be doing stuff with the cryptos, where they're going to be able to go in and like translate some of your crypto into poker chips and stuff, or be able to gamble?
Resorts World in Vegas said it would be allowing customers to use their Gemini wallets to, quote, enhance the integrated resort experience using some innovative technology conveniences. So I don't know exactly what that means yet, but they are working on this here. And
that's a bullshit statement. They were going to integrate innovative technology convenience. Like, what? Are you going to accept Bitcoin? Are you going to be able to trade Bitcoin for your chips? What does that mean? There you go. I was cynical with that. Is that good?
That was pretty cynical. So this is also going to get you cynical as we talk about the U.S. currency situation. According to Futurism.com, their segment, The Bite, it says cryptocurrency is now worth more than all U.S. currency in circulation. Experts warn it could be a sign of a bubble. Yeah, it's a sign of a fiat currency bubble. Dummies, experts.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's true because they've been printing so much money, and how are you able to know exactly how much U.S. currency is in circulation when the Federal Reserve took away that and doesn't show us how much U.S. currency is in circulation now? We don't know.
Well,
it's never been on.
There's a chart here from the Wall Street Journal that shows U.S. currency in circulation. You can see in 2020 there's a spike, and then it starts rising up sharper, and you can see crypto go hello, passes the blue line. And if you want to see this story and the pictures that we're talking about that reference that go along with the story, you're going to want to go to our show notes on the website, and a short link for you to get directly there. Do not pass go. Do not collect your Dogecoin. This is badco.in/512. That'll take you directly to the show notes, and you too can look at the pretty picture on this article on Futurism.
Look at that chart. That chart is amazing when you look at it from this perspective right here. But just seeing like 0.25, like that's like $250 billion market cap. Like it was under that, like early 2020. Then it finally popped up like almost like mid-year, and then like boom, kaboom, that thing blew up. Oh my God, that is just. It seems to me like looking at that chart right there, it seems like how much higher are we going to go before a big correction happens? Like,
On the other side of the pond, the Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey. I'm Andrew Bailey, and I say this, that you should only buy cryptocurrencies if you're prepared to lose all of your money. Rather, time for tea?
Mm-hmm. And also in the news, in the UK, the health department has finally agreed to allow people to hug people once again. There was a headline I saw this week. Oh, in the UK, the British National Health Department, whatever it's called, the NIH or whatever, or the NSA or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Oh, people can hug each other now again. Like, they're crazy with their rules over there. Like, oh my God, they jail you just for like looking at a cop wrong. It's crazy. Do not hug in public. That is against the rules. The Queen does not agree upon this.
Ivanka Trump is accepting crypto for condos. She's got some luxury Miami apartments. There's a whole block. The cheapest one is listed for more than 10 millions. Art Surfside luxury apartments aimed at crypto millionaires and billionaires, including the Villanova penthouse, which is currently listed for $38 million. So they're partnering with a trading platform called Solid Block, and now you can pay in multiple currencies, including Bitcoin and Ether. So there you go. You got all that Ether. You're a cantillionaire. And if you can't figure out where to spend that money, you can buy the penthouse condo.
Yeah, I like the tweet in here where the mayor of Miami, Frank, so somebody tweeted out, "Hey, hear me out. What if we move Silicon Valley to Miami?" And the mayor's like, "Well, how can I help, dude? This mayor there is pretty progressive. He's doing some really interesting things, and like, there's so much happening in Miami. Do you remember during the housing bubble? Like, Miami was just desolate. Like, so many of these condos and stuff where they were overpriced, and the market just tanked, and it was just desolate. And now here we are. You got people from New York, California, and all these places all over moving to Florida. Like, Florida's had one hell of a resurgence this past couple of years."
Well, it's definitely a great place to be if you are freedom loving. I spent a month there before I came to Puerto Rico's my transitionary period, where I wasn't sure of my residency. I was resident fluid, and so I went from Colorado to Florida and now to Puerto Rico, and I've decided I am a Puerto Rican resident and planted my flag here.
Not me. I just ripped off the Band-Aid and I came right straight to Puerto Rico. I didn't need no damn transition time. Did you tell me you were transitioning? Have you let the folks know that you were transitioning? Neither Joel nor I are going to the Bitcoin conference in Miami, so we're not going to be there.
Nope. Yep. Now that I'm here, I'm going to stay put here for a little while. I've kind of gotten used to this not traveling, but I'm in the midst of buying a condo, and you're buying a place here in a different city, and there's just a lot to do, and we've got family and friends that want to come visit here, and so I'm cool with not conferencing for a little bit. It's not like we don't have enough to do.
Right.
I mean, we are fielding calls.
Yeah. One of our fans yesterday said, messaged me on Twitter and goes, "So, are you guys? Oh, it was Brad Webb, I believe. Shout out to Brad. He goes, you guys should have your 4th anniversary in Batarica."
Well, we will. We are going to have it.
We will have a 4th anniversary here, but I don't know if it's going to be a public thing or what it will be.
I'm not sure you guys are invited, but we're definitely drinking some champagne on July 18th. There you go. So I had a point to all that, and I can't remember what it was, but I'm sure it was really awesome, whatever it was. And so just pretend that you just heard something really awesome. I told you earlier that I had bought some SHIB on Ethereum, and I sold it. It was one of my good investments. I put an ETH in, and then I wrote it up, and I pulled about $25,000 out. And the reason I did is because I wanted to buy one of Gary V's VFriends NFTs. Turns out we both bought the same one. Like, I saw your tweet. I'm like, oh, the gift go. Perfect. That's it. So I got number 70 of 555, and it was 5 ETH, which was about $20,000. This sale was tremendous, and we knew it would be. For those of you who have not heard the Nifty Show interview we did with Gary Vee, go to nifty.show/55. It's on YouTube, and the audio version is there as well. And it's still going on as
It
of
will
right
still
now.
be going on because he's got new. Like I was looking at this on here. If you go on VeeFriends